Alrighty. Port Ormos, here we are. Hi. I wasn't planning on coming here for a while, but you know, plans change and all that. Hi. Okay, don't talk to me then, that's fine. Whatever, I'm just gonna steal flowers. Will you guys talk to me? Nope. Well, the people here are far less sociable than in Samaria City. I can tell you that. I'm not talking to the kids. I draw the line there. Do I have a direction of preference? Oh, it's all under here as well. I thought it was just here. No, it's under here as well. Okay. Well, we have to go that way, so we're going this way. I guess they have to be named to talk to me. Ooh, nice awning. Yeah, they have to be named. Or a vendor, like Durga. Thanks to the blessings of Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newly arrived wood is very sturdy and barely has any quality issues. How do you know that that has anything to do with the blessings of Lesser Lord Kusanali, I ask you, sir? Just gonna compulsively check my recordings now. And you are... Good day. I am the carpenter here. You only have one? How many of your ancestors built this? Because that's a lot of wood. If you need any woodwork done, I'm your guy. I handle everyone's carpentry needs around here. Fair prices and reliable quality guaranteed. The newly arrived wood is really something. Firm, durable, and has a beautiful texture. If you'd like to let me build you something with this lumber, you better make up your mind quick. This is a blessing from Lesser Lord Kusanali, and must make sure every piece of it is made into quality products. About Lesser Lord Kusanali. The fact that Sumeri people are living in a place where trees and flowers flourish instead of struggling amidst barren deserts is all thanks to the kindness of the Lord Kusanali. See, it's interesting. This guy keeps talking about Kusanali but not Rigodavada. I think that's telling. Greater Lord Rigodavada left roots and nutrients to Sumeri, which have now been inherited and protected by Lesser Lord Kusanali. So now all our harvests are born from her mercy. See? I like the way you think, sir. You are very correct. Kind of, but not. But yeah. Instead of by carpentry, which is closely related to trees, I am even more grateful to the Dendro Archon. Good for you, Durga. I'm glad business is thriving for you, and that your wood was delivered firm, durable, and beautiful, I think was the word you used. Is this another stage? God, they really like their music and performances, don't they? Gulabgir. Snake handler. Indeed it is. Even though my life... I mean, the dude has a voice. So why wouldn't you just voice act this... Why is there no music in Port Ormos? Do you hear that deafening silence? Even though my new life here is not easy, by Greater Lord Rigodavata, I'm still filled with hope. Where'd you come from? New life? I used to be a snake handler in the rainforest. I recently moved to the harbour and make my living as a busker. I thought life at the port would be more convenient than wandering in the wild. Only after coming here did I find out that it's not easy for the locals here too. In the rainforest, we were awakened by dusk birds early in the morning in search for food. There's the music. At the port, people get up to work along to the sound of trumpets of the fleet. Ugh, I think I prefer the birds. No, you know what? I really wouldn't. I've been woken up by birds many a time and it is not fun. I will murder those crows. I'll never return to the simple life of the rainforest, but I shall always remember the time singing stories under the moon with my companions. Colourful mushrooms? Oh dear. Oh dear. He's been on the shrooms, guys. And fruits roasting on the fire. A rainbow-like tapestry before our eyes. Yep, he's definitely on the shrooms. Good times. The Forest Watchers might have a problem with that. They can't know it for sure. I bumped into a long-tailed forest watcher once and got my noggin beaten. It really hurt. But if you think about it, it's actually quite some memory to be dragged by rescue dogs all the way to Gandharvaville. You should try it sometime. Just kidding. It's important to listen to the forest watchers for your own safety. After all, the rainforest is full of both safe ingredients that can make a delicious meal and inedible stuff one should avoid. Selva salad. Thanks, buddy. I'd like to know about Greater Lord Rigodavata, though. Isn't the story of the Great Lord the best proof of hope? She sacrificed herself to defend the land of Sumeri from calamity. She may have passed away, but other lives continue to thrive in the land and in the sea. The songs that have been sung among Lunara are popping into my mind again. Wait. You've been in contact with the Lunara? Sorry, Aranara of Lunara. Lunarans is probably what I should have said. I should replay them next time. I'm sure to make more money with that. After all, who wants to marry doesn't love the greater lord? Well, people who want the lesser lord to prosper? Jayant. Know-it-all. Ooh. Hi, Arya. Bruh, get out of my way. Look at your dress. Why can't the traveler wear cool shit like that? And she said she's stuck in this outfit I'm so sick of seeing after 2 years. Why can't we change garments and look like you? Oh, you look so cool. I look like shit. Anyway, know it all, bruh. Oh, I actually can't talk to you lot. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me look at you, however creepy it may have been for you. Oh, is this an estate? It's a rug merchant. Oh, these are lovely rugs. Look at them. Oh, they're pretty. I think it's a very big store for the rugs, but it is gorgeous nonetheless. Ellum. I also can't converse with you. Is my game broken? And Shyam, Sheriff. No, I just literally can't converse with them. Weird. Need any help? Why a sheriff, though? If we're doing vaguely Arabic, Persian, Indian, Babylonian, you know, all those sort of regions in that time, why are you a sheriff? That's English. Why a sheriff? It's an odd choice. A really odd choice. You are? I was elected by the local residents. I'm sort of a sheriff. They probably called me in to keep order. Wait, called you in? As into the city or just into your duties? Because I used to be a mercenary in the Eremites. I've done many jobs for them. I like your red. Oh, that's nice. The way you've got the gradation there. This looks like it. Oh, maybe it doesn't. It looked like it did the way the light was shining on it. I'm indeed up to the task. If you need help, go and ask. But if you want to cause any trouble on my watch, you'd better think twice. I hear you loud and clear, Shyam. Oh wow, so conveniently located just here at ground level. Does no one else find this shit weird? It sounds like they can use it. Rama, spice merchant. Who I can't converse with. Rip. What about on this side? Who have we got over here? Purya, the goldsmith. Oh, what have I done? What quest have I started? Is this main quest? Archon quest? I've done something.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Oops.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Ah, shit, need water.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that—
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Crowds, she says. I haven't seen one yet, Paimon, but I'll be sure to look out for those crowds that you deem dangerous.
Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item?
We could be here in research, we could be here on holiday, we could have been asked here to broaden our horizons. There's many reasons why an academia student would be here. Right, before we should figure... Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else. Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation. It really couldn't, but sure.
Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
So are these people now going to be able to be spoken to? Puria, there is nothing more enjoyable than making matching jewelry for newlyweds. Oh, hi. I'm just chatting to you from back here. Real awkward like. Yeah, I'm still heading around that way. So we're just going to ignore this and keep going. Okay, can I talk to you now? Really?
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
So I couldn't talk to you all before. Who's that over there? Because you were all talking to each other. Right. I still like what you're wearing. Humph. Who made you so upset? He idles days and days away, making all kinds of excuses for himself. Well, we grew up together, so I know him very well. If you see someone around who talks about fated encounters, don't trust him. He's a real sweet talker, but all he's actually capable of is dilly-dallying out on the street. I hope my little brother won't follow his example and turn to be a layabout like him. Your little brother. Yeah, I have a young brother. He should be out playing with his friends at the moment. He has taken a great interest in sumpter beasts recently for some reason. What's a sumpter beast? His friend's family seems to have sumpter beasts at home, and he goes there at every opportunity. Every time a merchant delivers something to our house, he would fix his eyes on the sumpter beast oh, the big fat things, yep. Well, I suppose it's not bad for him to learn about the merchant's job in his early age. When he grows up, he can help with the family business. The rugs? Ellen?
Welcome. Welcome.
Oh no.
How can I help you two?
I'm unintentionally doing the Archon quest line. Ah well.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Wait. Who are these guys back here?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Told you, there's plenty of reasons why they would come here.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
They look pretty serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Yeah, you're a little too reliant on your Akasha, lady.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Let's not Paimon. We've got more important things to be doing. Like talking to Puria. There's nothing more enjoyable than making matching jewelry for newlyweds. And you are... I live near the market. I'm a craftsman who works with gold. I've been doing this my whole life, and I created all sorts of gold pieces, big and small, of various values. But I like making jewelry for newlyweds the most. When a young couple holds the newly made gold jewelry, their faces shine brighter than gold. I feel happy watching such moments, which is great. Except that not everybody likes gold, Puria. I know you are specifically a goldsmith, but like, I hate gold. I'm a silver person, so you definitely wouldn't be getting my business. I just am a little short-sighted lately, so I can't see while I'm drawing. Do you think I should take on an apprentice? I think it's a bit late for that, bruh. It's a bit late. But you do you. Oh, this is Giant. Hello, friend. You must have been fated to meet in such a wonderful place. Right, some destiny. Learning about me would cost you a fortune. Ha! I understand. Everyone has their own fate, none less precious than anybody else's. But if you really want to put a price on it, I just might be able to afford it. If my background were worse, I wouldn't be able to go on the streets and meet people from all walks of life. What do you even do all day, brah? Anyway, you know where to find me. If you ever need a friend, I'm right here waiting. You're so creepy. Stay away from me. Tirana, street performer.
He will pay the price one day.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch you dance. Okay, I'm done now. Hello, how are you today? Pretty good. Meh. Nah, pretty good. That's great, I'm happy for you. Bad luck is only temporary, but good luck is forever. I have 0 luck, so good to know, thanks. Waltz through whatever comes your way, will you? Should I say I'm pretty meh? There's something going on, isn't there? So it isn't just me. Everyone has their bad days. But it's okay. That's just life. Sometimes we get hurt and sometimes we get to sing happy songs. A heartless sailor from foreign lands once broke my heart. But look at me now. I can still dance. I forgot to mention that I am a street performer. Come see me dance if you're in a bad mood. 2 very different conversations. I can teach him a lesson for you. I appreciate your offer, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass. Not that I don't trust your abilities. I just want to do it myself. Good for you. Once I save enough money for my performances, I'll hire the best eremite mercenary to teach me the most powerful fighting skills. Wow, it seems like a waste of your money. Then I can take a ship to Liyue and smack that cheater hard on the face. Also a waste of your money. You'd be better off just paying someone else to do it for you. Save you a lot of money. Or in Sisi. Wait, but that's a Chinese name. I don't know what that is. A well-behaved cat. It's so adorable. Feel free to pet and feed it. It purrs and doesn't protest. You're so cute. Hello, Buttress? Buttress? No idea. My fish have good meat. Kittens eat them and meow in happiness. Have some fish. Your fish. Caught and sold on the same day. Fresh fish. Pay purely for the weight, no tricks. Look at these fish and shrimp, all fat and fresh. Press on them and they bounce back, probably with enough force to push you into the sea. I'd have gotten a full scholarship if the academia opened a fishing school. If they graded on freshness, I'd be awarded all the degrees. Sounds a bit exaggerated. Exaggerated? No. I've been selling fish here my whole life. If I were a guy who exaggerates, I would have been shunned by customers and lost my business long ago. I know you won't believe me without trying it. Here, take some and have a taste. It's on the house. If you think they're good, you can come back often. Thanks. I'm just going to take your fish and run away. Oh gosh, it continues. Off down there. Whoopsies, my finger was on the wrong key. Royinjan, the jewelry shop owner. Me? No. Nice bloody urns, Jesus. Hello, would you like to commission antique appraisal? I don't have any, but sure, you are. I run an antique store, and hey, there's one of those in Sumeria City as well, and I'm the most reliable antique appraisal expert in Port Oramos. My grandfather was a well-renowned historian. The gift of antique appreciation runs in our family. You can definitely trust my eyes. They look like they're getting a little on in age, plus, the glasses. You also need an apprentice. Be it the relics of Greater Lord Rukadevada. Oh, double yawn. The accessories of the goddess of flowers, or even what the Scarlet King left amidst the desert. I still want to know where Scarlet King. There isn't a single thing that I cannot tell the authenticity of at first glance. About Greater Lord Rukadevada. The Greater Lord Rukadevada has long departed. She will always be the greatest deity of Sumeria. I still don't know why we have gender confusion in the titles. She defended Sumeria from calamities and troubles and left us inexhaustible knowledge and treasures after her death. So usually, when I see an antique related to Greater Lord, I do my best to buy it and add it to my collection. Do you think someone told them when they were translating that Lord as a male title? I don't think they did. Or they just didn't care. But it's weird, sir. It's weird. Hey, kids. What's this? Is it just a storage place? I was going to say where it's dry, but it looks kind of wet to me. It keeps dripping, so maybe not, puddles of water. Ugh, I don't know how to be putting my shit in there. Although everything's moist here because of the rainforest, so probably it's not going to get any worse than it currently is, unless it's specifically under the water. Oh, it's glowing at me. I may as well. Okay, that was a bit drastic, but sure, I'll take it. Hey guys.
It's just an adventure. I can totally do it.
In your dreams, maybe. Just forget about it, will you?
That's it. Pasong. If I join the Eremites, I'll be able to both support my family and go on adventures in the desert. Wouldn't it be awesome? Awesome? You can't even hold a kitchen knife properly, not to mention handling a fight. A kitchen knife. Mercenaries don't fight with kitchen knives. They use hunting knives. They're completely different kinds of things. They belong to the exact same family, one is just larger than the other. Where is this confidence coming from? You can't even handle regular housework, and you trust yourself to deal with bandits and beasts out in the desert? I doubt you'll even survive the heat. You... What? Am I not telling the truth? Even the omnipotent Scarlet King perished in the desert. You think you're better than the Scarlet King? That's... If you die out there, my life as a widow won't be any easier. Anyway, you're not joining the Eremites, do you hear me? Okay, guys. It sounds like you have a bit of a communication problem here. Pasang wants to go join the mercenaries and live his life away from you because he didn't indicate that you were a priority in his life, and you're afraid of being a widow and alone. Which, fair enough. Also, you're mentioning how incompetent he is. So, I mean, I'm on team Nazanin, personally.
It's just an adventure. I can totally do it.
But, the fact that he didn't have you in his future, it was all about him and the desert, I'd split. Let him go to the desert and go your separate ways and just live your best life without him. You don't need him. He's only going to bring you down. Bye. Are everyone's status so sentimental? Bro, what's with the bowl cut? If you ask me, it's better to focus on what's going on around you. That's how you should live. What's data? The old man over there, who was constantly murmuring, "May the Animo Archon bless us." I don't have anything against the Animo Archon, but I think the old man is trapped in the wind. He's not going anywhere. His wife was a smart and capable captain of a merchant fleet, and I was her chief mate. If she saw the old guy behaving like this, she'd rise from the ground and slap him right on the head. You don't like him? Honestly, I don't hate him at all. When he was young, he was passionate and talkative. He knew a great deal about poetry and singing, which was quite enviable. But now, his attitude is really driving me nuts. He could have done so much better than this. While you're alive, you should cherish what you have and live in the present instead of trapping yourself in the past. Old memories should be the nutrient of new life, not shackles keeping you in the endless loop of pain. The Greater Lord is a perfect example of this. She might have passed away, but what she left behind will nourish Sumeru for generations. This old thing has lived in Samaria for so long, yet still doesn't understand this. He hasn't learned a thing from her. Scenery around. When I was young, I used to travel around with a fleet, which taught me to cherish every drop of water and every flower. The surging waves, the soaring seagulls, or the swaying sea... What is with the S's? The swaying seaweed on the shore are all testaments to life. You'll understand that when you get to see as much as I have. Don't follow in that old fogey's footsteps. I'm good, but thank you. Now, you're talking about this dude over here.
My memories are fading.
Yep.
Floating away like the wind.
Behind. Oh, I'm so yawny. May the Animo Archon bless me, so that I will always remember the past. And you are... I don't remember. Guess I am just a grey beard drifting in the wind, so you do not have any magical properties. You are not a grey beard. When I was a young lad, I met a girl from Samaria in a place where the wind blew. Who would have thought that this girl, beautiful as a flower in the spring, was the captain of a merchant fleet? I was mesmerized by her and followed her to the home of trees and flowers. I lived a life that was more delightful than in the most romantic poetry. Now she is gone like a spring flower in the wind, and I'm still here. Aww. The past. Yes, those things are the past. I'm old. My memories like drawings in the sand, easily erased by the wind. Thankfully, under the blessings of Lord Barbatos, the story of me and her is still travelling with the wind. The past that I still remember is like the lingering wind. It is still lively, but will suddenly dissipate at some point. I should visit the nearby carpenter shop to make a sign that has "Where the wind lingers" carved on it. Then I'll put it in front of my house. What do you say? That way, even if I become truly senile one day and forget everything, I'll at least have this to find my way home. Aww, that's really sad. May the anime Archon bless you, sir. Yes, you were right. Lord Barbatos adores poetry. I'm sure he will engrave my poems for her into the wind. I'm sure he's not going to hear you. Sorry. Just saying.
Away like the wind.
Where am I? Oh, you went around and then we're coming back up. I see. She looks very unimpressed there, sir. Better change tactics. Oh, we go up again. This is small. We'll come back down. No, we won't. That's a bridge. What's this meant to be? What have I stumbled upon?
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food.
You haven't had any of it yet, Paimon.
Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants. And everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not everyone, I'm sure. No one quite as excited as Paimon.
How did things end up like this? All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja. But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Music's a little loud.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much. Oh, what should we do?
Are these the ones we're supposed to be listening to for this quest? There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Looks pretty accurate. I don't remember what they look like. They all look different, though. I can tell you that much.
Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
Sounds like the name of a weapon. It doesn't look very happy.
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
How about just make it look happier?
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
Just make it look happier, guys.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Do I have to?
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
You're not wrong. I do think it has to be shorter, which would help it to be chubby and squishy.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby.
Depends on the toy.
Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
Yeah, you're shit out of luck, guys.
Oh, how did it go?
Terrible.
Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
No, unfortunately, no. I'm starting to understand how you feel.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, is that how that links up to Collei? We've got to go back to Gandharvaville.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too. Who is he exactly?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something, and suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet.
Ah, is his son actually seeing the Aranara since he's a kid? Well, I'm assuming he's a kid. He could be older for all I know, but I'm assuming he's a kid. And he's using that to funnel his own stories?
We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was the result.
You're not far off.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville?
Sure.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
I don't think Paimon cares particularly much about the kids' smiles. Okay, we'll do it so that Paimon can get her rewards.
Yay, reward!
She didn't even react at that the way I thought she would. Alrighty, super. I thought she'd have something to say about that, but no. This was, yeah, the unappreciated carving. Okay, so we've unintentionally started the quest line. It's fine.
Tanja takes his son with him everywhere he goes. The two of them are very close. Maybe that's why he was able to come up with such great stories. Anyway, we're counting on you. Please find Tanja for us.
Yeah, I have a magical tracker that tells me where people are, so fortunately I can find them for you.